I'm joined today pregame here at Welland Stadium for the historic first ever playoff game between the London Majors and your hometown Welland Jackfish. Brian, what are your overall thoughts on the regular season and how it went?
Well, Brent, I'm extremely proud of the guys. You guys as an ownership group, great job with our fans, the community support. It's been an excellent first season. 19 and 17, fourth place finish, home field in the first round of the playoffs. Couldn't be more happier, to be honest with you.
So, regular season, 120 stolen bases, and the next closest was Barrie with 47 on the season. Is that something we're going to continue to see throughout the playoffs?
Absolutely. That's Jackfish baseball. That's what we do. We're a speed team. We said it coming into the season that we were going to run, and we've proved it on the field that we are going to do it. It wasn't just talk. We said we're going to run, and we're going to take advantage of our team speed, and you'll see it throughout the playoffs too.
What do you think about this matchup with the London Majors?
Ooh, it's a good matchup. Both teams are pretty even, 4 or 5 in the standings. We beat them 3 out of 5 times, but all games were fairly close. Could have gone either way in 3 or 4 of those. So we know it's going to be a tough series, and it could go 7. I wouldn't be surprised if it went 6 or 7 games, considering how both teams are so even, and they're good. They're a good team.
What do you expect out of our starting pitcher, Euclides Ware, tonight? What do you need to see in this first playoff game?
Need Euclides to be Euclides, and I don't think I know we're going to see that. So he's been doing it all year. That's Euclides has been a stud for us all year. He's been one of the top pitchers in this league all season. He's been our guy. We've gone to him when we need a W and when we need a big game out of our pitcher. So I'm not expecting anything less.
What do you think about the pitching or hitting matchup against London and their probable starter tonight?
Higuera's going for them tonight. He's their number 1 guy. He's one of the best pitchers in this league as well. Former pro, I think he might have been up at AAA guy. So he's tough. We know he's tough from the left side. We're going to do our best, and we're going to take advantage of whatever we get off him. So it's going to be a good game. You got 2 of the best pitchers in the league going tonight head-to-head. So.
What's the key in this best 4 to 7? There's lots of longevity in this series. What do you think is going to be one of the factors that's going to come into play?
For us, it's going to be our pitching and our defense and our overall team speed. If we can continue to get great starting pitching like we have all season, play solid defense, we've been one of the best defensive teams in the league all season, and obviously we just touched about our base running. If we can continue that, get runners on, and make things happen with our speed, we'll be successful.
You talked about pitching last time London was here. They hit 3 home runs. Cleveland hit 2 of them. So what do we need to do to keep the ball in the park?
4, actually, Brent.
4,
because they won it with the 3-run home run in the 9th. They got power throughout that lineup, and obviously we know Cleveland. I think he's hit 3 home runs against us this season. Pena, who hit 1 on Saturday, he's hit 2 against us. He hit 1 up there against us as well. So their 3, 4, 5 guys are extremely dangerous. Our pitcher's got to pitch to them. They know what to do. We've talked about it. We're going to go on our strengths and keep them off balance and do what we do when we're out on the mound.
So let's turn it over to hitting a little bit. First of all, is Wilson back in the lineup tonight?
Yeah, Wilson will be playing.
Okay, perfect. So what do you expect from 1 to 9, and what do we need to do? Obviously, get on base and steal bases, but what else do we need to do to be successful?
We got to have quality at bats. We got to grind out at bats. We don't want to hit their pitches. We want to make sure that we're going to hit their mistakes. We don't want to give them anything. Like I said, Higuera is a top pitcher that we're facing tonight, and I know their 2 and 3 guys are top pitchers as well. So they're not going to give us much, but we got to take advantage of whatever they do give us. And if we do, again, I know it's a cliche, but we're going to be successful.
So last question, home field advantage. How crucial is it going to play in this ballpark and then in the 9th inning of these games?
Huge. Having home field advantage is a massive thing in sport, in any sport. And baseball's no different. Obviously, we're comfortable in our park. We know it well. Their park's very similar to ours, though. That being said, they have a big, large park as well. But we're here with our fans, and we get that support. Our fans are the best fans in the league. So they're going to support us all game. We know, first inning right through the 9th, and every game that we play here at home. So we want to put on a good show for our fans.
Well, I'd like to thank Brian Essery for joining me up here in the booth pregame. And we'll be right back with Welland Jackfish Baseball here live on this first ever home game at beautiful Welland Stadium.